Socrates was born in Athens in the year 469 BCE, to his father, Sophroniscus, a stonemason, and his mother, Phaenarete, who worked as a midwife. His family, while not impoverished, did not belong to the wealthy or noble classes, distinguishing his background from that of his famed student, Plato. He spent his early years in the political demi, or district, of Alapis. Upon reaching the age of 18, Socrates began fulfilling the customary political and civic duties expected of Athenian males, which included compulsory military service and participation in the assembly, the legislative body responsible for military strategy and lawmaking. In a society that highly valued male beauty, Socrates was notably unfortunate in terms of his physical appearance. Ancient sources frequently describe his unattractive features, and Plato mentions them on several occasions, Theaetetus 143e, Symposium 215 AC, also Xenophon Symposium 4, 19, 5-7 and Aristophanes Clouds 362. Socrates had bulging eyes that did not align straight but looked sideways, a feature termed as exophthalmic. He also had a snub nose, which led to comparisons with a pig, and was often depicted with a potbelly. His choice of attire did little to improve his appearance, as he was known for wearing the same cloak and sandals both day and night. One of the rare accounts of him attending to his appearance is found in Plato's Symposium 174a. During his youth, Socrates received an education suitable for someone of his social standing. By the mid-5th century BCE, it was customary for all Athenian males to learn to read and write. In addition, Sophroniscus ensured that his son received advanced cultural education in poetry, music, and athletics. Both Plato and Xenophon portray Socrates as knowledgeable in poetry, skilled in music, and comfortable in the gymnasium. In line with Athenian traditions, his father also taught him a trade, though Socrates did not pursue it daily. Instead, he spent his days in the agora, the Athenian marketplace, engaging in conversations with anyone willing to talk. Although he lived in relative poverty, he quickly garnered a following of affluent young aristocrats, including Plato, who were particularly drawn to his method of questioning the purportedly wise and influential men of the city. Socrates married Xanthippe, and according to some accounts, he had a second wife as well. Most sources suggest that Xanthippe was his first wife and the mother of his first son, Lamprocles. Allegedly, Socrates married his second wife, Myrto, without a dowry, and she bore him 2 more sons, Sophroniscus and Menexenus. There are conflicting accounts about Sophroniscus's mother, with some attributing him to Xanthippe and others suggesting that Socrates was married to both women at the same time, possibly due to a shortage of males in Athens. As per Athenian custom, Socrates was open about his attraction to young men, though he always prioritized their moral and intellectual improvement over physical desire. Socrates served with distinction in the Athenian military prior to the onset of the Peloponnesian War with Sparta in 431 BCE. He played a crucial role in the Athenian victory at the Battle of Potidæa, 432 BCE, where he saved the life of Alcibiades, the renowned Athenian general. He also fought as one of 7,000 hoplites among 20,000 troops at the Battle of Delium, 424 BCE, and again at the Battle of Amphipolis, 422 BCE, both of which ended in defeat for Athens. Despite his unwavering service to Athens, many Athenians viewed Socrates as a threat to their democracy, a perception that significantly contributed to his conviction in court. Understanding the historical context of his trial is therefore essential to grasp the reasons behind his prosecution. Socrates' philosophical journey began as he engaged with the prominent thinkers of his time, often challenging their views and exposing contradictions in their arguments. His method, known as the Socratic method, involved asking a series of probing questions to stimulate critical thinking and to illuminate ideas. This approach not only endeared him to a group of loyal followers, but also alienated him from many influential figures in Athenian society who felt threatened by his relentless questioning. Socrates' commitment to his philosophical pursuits was unwavering. Even in the face of adversity, he believed that an unexamined life was not worth living, a principle he adhered to even when it led to his ultimate demise. His philosophical stance was that true knowledge came from recognizing one's own ignorance, a concept that was revolutionary at the time and continues to be influential today. One of the key events that led to Socrates' trial was his association with several prominent Athenians who were viewed with suspicion by the general populace. These included Alcibiades and Critias, both of whom had controversial reputations. Alcibiades, a brilliant but erratic military leader, was involved in several scandals, while Critias was known for his role in the oligarchic rule of the 30 tyrants. Socrates' connections with these figures made him a target for those who believed he was corrupting the youth and undermining the democratic values of Athens. The political climate in Athens during Socrates' later years was tumultuous. The city had undergone significant upheavals, including the devastating Peloponnesian War, which left Athens weakened and vulnerable. In this context, Socrates' unconventional ideas and his habit of questioning authority were seen as destabilizing forces. His trial, therefore, was not just a legal proceeding but also a reflection of the broader social and political tensions of the time. Socrates was charged with impiety and corrupting the youth of Athens. His trial, held in 399 BC.E., was a highly publicized affair, drawing significant attention from all quarters of Athenian society. Despite his eloquent defense, in which he argued for the value of his philosophical inquiries and the importance of seeking truth, the jury found him guilty. The punishment proposed by his accusers was death. In his final days, Socrates remained true to his principles. He refused to escape from prison, despite having the opportunity to do so, because he believed in upholding the laws of the state, even if they were unjustly applied to him. His last conversations, as recorded by Plato in the Phaedo, are a testament to his philosophical rigor and his commitment to seeking knowledge and understanding. He discussed the immortality of the soul and the philosopher's duty to seek wisdom, even in the face of death. Socrates' execution was carried out by consuming a cup of poison hemlock. His death marked the end of a significant chapter in Athenian history, but also the beginning of his enduring legacy. Socrates' life and teachings had a profound impact on his disciples, especially Plato, who went on to establish the academy and laid the foundations for Western philosophy. Through Plato's writings, Socrates' ideas continued to influence countless generations of thinkers and remain relevant to this day. The trial and execution of Socrates highlight the complex interplay between individual thought and societal norms. His life serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of intellectual integrity and the courage to challenge established beliefs. In a world where conformity often overshadows critical thinking, Socrates' legacy stands as a beacon for those who seek to question, understand, and improve the human condition. In conclusion, Socrates' life, trial, and death are not just historical events but enduring symbols of the struggle for intellectual freedom and the pursuit of truth. His story is a poignant reflection on the cost of dissent in a society that values conformity, and his unwavering commitment to his principles serves as an inspiration to all who value the life of the mind. Socrates' contributions to philosophy are immeasurable, and his influence continues to be felt in the realms of ethics, epistemology, and logic, cementing his place as one of the greatest thinkers in history. Please subscribe to my channel for exclusive content and stay updated with the latest videos.